Good afternoon, everybody. It's a beautiful Thursday afternoon here in Trussville. Richard Hitchcock, Ian Maddox. Richard's joining us today to talk about an interesting subject that has to do with volatility and some kind of evolution in the investment field that's been brought over from the insurance field. And we just wanted to kind of bring this information to the table. So, Richard, bring us up to speed a little bit on what you've been researching.
Ian and I have been looking at some new products that have been available. Really, they've been available for several years in the form of annuities, but now they've come into the general market so that you don't have to buy it. And what are they? These are what we call buffered products, investments in the stock market, if you will, the equity market that gives you equity exposure, but they give you some buffered help on the bottom if the market should fall. For example, if the market goes up X number of percent, you'll get it up to a certain cap, and on the bottom it gives you some protection for the first 10-15% on the bottom. Why is this important? We're coming to the end of a 10-year, or not to the end, where we are at a 10-year, 11-year bull market, and so a lot of people are getting nervous, saying how long can this last? So these products are very interesting, timely, and we're starting to look at them because you can get exposure to the 5 of the major markets that we have: international, emerging, S&P 500, the Dow, and the NASDAQ. So you can have exposure to these on a easy basis. You can go in and buy and sell them. There's liquidity in the market, so that if your needs change or if the markets change, you can do them. But the high level concept is that there are new products out there that give you equity exposure with giving you some downside protection. Ian, I think we're starting to move these some into our into what our thinking is.
Sure. I think that as you said at the very beginning, the concept and this mathematics behind caps and buffers, kind of limiting your exposure on both sides to kind of whatever calm people in their portfolio, has been around, as you've said, for a long time. The downside is that in many cases there's a holding period. And so, not to say that you can't still use those products, you can. But when it comes to specifically an investment portfolio, liquidity often is at a premium. You want to be able to move if you need to. And so it's pretty neat to us, which is why we've been doing some research in how we could apply a sleeve of that from an equity exposure standpoint, limit the downside. Yes, I get it. We may give something up on the upside. But as Richard alluded, if you're at the end of a bull market, which we don't know for sure if we are, but history tells us that we're getting a little long in the tooth. Yeah, at some point, this may be a play or a portion of the portfolio that makes sense. So we always like to bring new and innovative ideas to our audience, and that's what we're doing today. Richard, appreciate your time.
Glad to do it.
Till next time, HMFP, Ian and Richard, you can connect with us, website, email, phone. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.